course, we're all products of where we come from and how we're raised. And in my case, I was raised in a blue-collar meatpacking town, and for much of his career, my dad was a truck driver, and for much of her career, my mom was a homemaker. I got 4 brothers and sisters, and it was a tight-knit family. But the book, in part, is about lessons learned along the way. And one of the lessons I learned is just the importance of how family can not only shape you, but can pull together in challenging times and overcome those hurdles of life that inevitably come. And in our case, they came in the form of my mom dying when I was relatively young, at my age 16. And my dad lost his job some years later for a while. And when you get into those crisis moments, having a loving, close-knit family that you can depend on is just so important. And then along the way, they teach you things. They teach you the value of hard work. They teach you the value of faith. They teach you the value of loyalty. They teach you the value of holding each other accountable. In my upbringing, I certainly faced a number of challenges, but I've also been able to be the majority leader of the Minnesota legislature and now a 2-term governor of a state that is a pretty liberal place, and I've governed as a conservative. And so we've had transformational change in Minnesota in the area of taxes and spending and education reform and healthcare reform. And when you tee up big change and face big battles, of course you learn some things. You win some, you lose some, but you learn some things. And I wanted to share those lessons in the book in a way that might be helpful or informative to other people as they face life challenges or opportunities. My story is really the story of the American dream. And so I wanted to affirm that in the book. It's a hopeful and optimistic book, but it also talks about some of the tough lessons and challenges that I faced and how I overcame them.